Alright, so sorry guys that the um, previous recording quality was very low, but now actually what happened was I thought I was increasing the recording quality, but instead I increased the stream quality in Streamlabs OBS, and I kept recording at 2000 bitrate or something. So currently this is at 8000, so you will see like 4 times more better visual quality than before. And this is also at fast, x264 fast. That was, I guess, at ultra fast and 2000 or something, I don't know. You can check my PC specs below. I was recording at, I have a CPU, Ryzen CPU, AMD Ryzen CPU 3700X 6 core 12 thread. It's an amazing CPU, and I think I'll also
I
release
need to
some
prepare a
bitrate
chemical agent
comparison.
that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so as I was saying, I'll also release some videos comparing the bit rates at 1080p for different presets. Like I'll compare bit rates from 500 kbps to 6000 kbps because that's the max for Twitch stream, and I'll go from presets from um, ultra fast, which is the highest, to slow. Okay, so subscribe to my channel for that. Now let's go. Also, I tried this many times and I looked at the guide online eventually, and okay, no, this is the wrong this thing. Then you'll use the orange, then white one, again orange, and again white one. So you understand the sequence: blue, green, blue,
Done.
orange, white,
Now
orange,
I can
white.
proceed further.
Okay, blue, green, blue, orange, white, orange, white. That's the
Let us see
sequence.
if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Let's clean the letter up. Also, by the way,
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
yeah, also wanted to say that the graphics quality of this game is kind of on an average. I wouldn't say low. It's okay. On some occasions it lacks a bit. Okay, so even though you are watching this at max like video quality, all the graphics things, I don't know, the bad graphics which you will see, that is because of the game. Okay, not because of me. I did as you asked and hit them well, but I beg you to reconsider. Iron, I swear, and remember your vows, our vows. I've done nothing dishonorable for which something something me. Okay, so this is, some lines are not visible. I did as you asked and hit them well, I think he's talking about the documents. But I beg you to reconsider something ion, like potion, revision, something ending with ion. I swear something 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 and something 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 something. Remember our vows. Remember our vows. So this may have to do something with the wife of Peter Carey, Carey, whatever his name is. I've done nothing dishonorable for which you would, I guess, you would be mad at me. Forgive me or something. Okay. His name is Liam Hurtley, right? Liam Hurtley. Okay. So we have found what that means.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Woof woof. Beautiful dog. Let's go to the Scotland Yard. Actually, I think we should go to that lady first. I think we should go to the lady first and ask her about this guy.
Who could do such a thing?
No, not
Poor
working.
husband.
Okay. Scotland Yard, here I come. Smoking my pipe. Thinking about his case.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
These are the suspect's belongings. These are the suspect's belongings. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Alright.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Oh, you sure have been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Carry, okay.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Your letter.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Why would you hide?
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Yes.
What am I doing here?
The tools. Hell yes.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any...
It's a new deduction. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers. We'll have to see about that before I choose anything. Now, where are this guy's tools? You see, they didn't let me examine.
Locked. Locked.
Locked, damn it.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
She has the
Thank
key.
you, madam. Let's see what could be hidden here.
Ill-fitting plank. Oh, there it is.
Let us see what is in this box.
Rotate the lock cylinder to form a complete line. Please note that some lines are deceptive. Oh. That will go there.
A bundle
Letters.
of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Oh, I knew it. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe this feeling. I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I think. Thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound. My God, which is divine will hand. Thus, my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life living hell, but uses fair, and you must not worry me. Oh, an affair. Damn. I knew from this one that there would be an affair. Romantic correspondence. Hmm. Mrs. Carey, we need to talk about this. Let me confront you about your relation.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, damn it.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put
The
them
way she
inside
looks
the garden
away, I
shed?
know she's hiding.
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Poor lady.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Okay, so I know one thing, that why she was hiding that there was no gardener is because she had an affair with the gardener. How low.
Leave me alone, please.
How low, madam. You fucking bitch. That's me saying this in an Indian accent and stuff. Madam, you fucking bitch. Anything else?
This place is not covered with dust. An object was taken.
So since this one was there, does that mean Carrie knew about her affair? Maybe Wiggins has found some crew members, will be worth to check. Very interesting case. Open deductions. Oh, I did ask you and hit them well, but I beg you to reconsider. Remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you would leave me. Oh, or you would not go with me. Judith began to cry and say that she cannot forgive Hartley for what he has done, even though she still loves him. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me and all that I cannot describe the feelings of course. What was this unexplained? Liam Hartley's boots. Oh. Woodsman Lee on the night of were explained by the efficient tours and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. Oh. And I love how joining the dot stuff. I love this. Okay.
I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
Who's the guy behind? Oh, Wiggins. Let me go to Wiggins first now. But I think I can end this guy's chapter. That.
I'm not saying...
Come on.
What am I doing?
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins.
Hugh Pattin's sailor, James Lancaster helmsman. Patrick Cairns harpooner, Rolf Talbot sailor, John York cook, Pablo Covanto harpooner. He died a week ago. Whoa.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Oh, thank God.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
2 guineas. He did all of this for 2 guineas. Still
If
must.
I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Now the sailor stuff is unlocked. How awesome.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Brave Toby.
Why does he keep looking at this woman? Also, that other one died.
My archive. I can...
Mr. Sailor. I don't know, man. This one he looks like a sailor, and I think I don't need that hat. Sailors don't wear hats. Messy hair and hat, why not?
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Patrick Kynes.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Okay. Expression understand his moves. Push, restrain, idle. And plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. Press to push, hold to restrain. Come on. Oh man, this is tough. Come on. Come on, man. Not gonna let you push it. Boom! Yeah! That was a good
You
fist.
were lucky.
What do we
I
call
wasn't
it?
focused. Let's go again.
Nah, man. Gold earring. What does yellow nails mean? Strong hands. Cheap clothes.
Ah, I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
So he's a smoker.
I'm ready to try it.
Fine. If you want me to take
Sherlock Holmes got some arms, bro. This one got no strength left. Boom.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Well, yeah.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, I find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
Oh.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Ghazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Murder of John Nelligan. That is sad. That's what happened to his father. We don't know for sure if that was John Nelligan, but
Here it is. Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
he's so happy to hear.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Arm wrestling with our suspect. That's awesome. Patrick Khan. Kans has confirmed that pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of murder. Thus proves guilty. Kans has confirmed that pouch belongs. This means that he was at the scene of murder, but does not necessarily prove that he is a murderer. That is true. Break-in attempts were made in order to record notebook that had been lying in a pool of victims, but this proves the guilt of Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside Black Peter's cabin. It explains his presence at the scene. That explains that. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. John Nelligan is a victim of circumstances. He does not fit the portrait of the murderer either by physical or psychological description. We'll have to find this one out later. Surprisingly, John Nelligan, fingers pointing at John Nelligan. So not true. Liam Hartley loved Richard Carson and that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing. It has been confirmed that Liam Hartley was flirting with Peter Carson and even fell in love, but did not go beyond affection, harmless letters and words. Let us see. Let us see. Looking at the letters. He says, I have done nothing dishonorable for which you would. But depends on being dishonorable. He's being lying and stuff, so. I think there's one more thing we have to still find out about. I think there's one more suspect to this, maybe. By the way, who murdered that other guy? That's what I wanna know.
Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
These are brief.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing.
I'm not saying another word.
Mr. Holmes?
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any...
Let's look at the dialogues. He didn't deny that he came last night. When the murder happened. Yes, but where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I had lost it at the hotel. Now, the thing which I do not understand is how did that book get there? Oh no, I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse. The sea knife was found near, but I will find out eventually. It's enough. I didn't kill anyone. The police seized this valuable ring from whose it is. Ring is mine. Oh, but how do you know? Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. I am speechless. It all happened exactly as you say. Joshua Nelligan was my father. Then he says, my father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired and was still old enough to feel the shame that befell on our family. The securities he was taking, no word was ever heard from him again. We believed that his vessels went down. Taking with it everyone and everything on board. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside of it? I assume you trying to find some information about my father. Why did he go to this guy's cabin? That's what I'm asking. That a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can, right. I spent months trying to find Atlas. I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them here. He just wanted the paper. He did not want to kill him. So we can say that he's innocent.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? I'm not saying another word.
What am I doing here?
One visit to the woodman's house and then I'll go back to Baker Street. Legendary Baker Street.
This place, an object. It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Leave me alone, please.
So, what exactly does give us a breakthrough in this case? Why does this still keep telling me to do this stuff? We'll have to find out.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
My archive. I can... This is where I keep my archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Where do we go from here? Okay. He's a former soldier. Okay, let's look at the dialogues. Oh, okay. We cannot say that. I think someone else. Well, damn it.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
Not really. I've already told the police I have nothing to say and you're not even part of the police. Speak. I know Inspector Lester told me it's ridiculous. My name is Sam Hartley, that I can tell you, but tell me, Mr. Hartley, what were you doing at Woodmansley? Woodmansley? I've never been there. Second pair of boots that you had with you are still perfectly matched what we just gave us. Footprints, that's your proof. How many men left? Now that your presence has been approved. Okay, explain. I don't remember. Because you are gardener. I'm not. How did you? Observe your hands. They told me that you work for. But in the most obvious clue present itself. Alright, you got me. Yes, I'm a gardener and I went there to get my tools. What did you hide? Hide what you're talking about. I see. I did you as asked and hit them well. That's impossible. Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see? I will check that. This is strange. Very, very strange. This one may be true. I don't think he's the bad guy though. Because looks can be deceiving. And let's say condemned Cairns. Patrick Cairns is a cold-blooded murderer. He has been found guilty of murder of Peter Carey. Must be punished. Patrick Cairns killed Peter Carey, but the murder was not premeditated. It was self-defense against an armed and irrational drunken sailor. This is strange. I think I think that, let's see. This is definitely feats of strength. Liam Hurley's boot smashed the footprint, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener because she wanted to hide their affair. I'm gonna have to go through her letter once again. Let's look at everything once again. Black Peter, this and that. During his uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage. Sailor's work. Or a small chest perhaps, okay. Then there's ship's logs. Whale and seal hunting expedition reports of Black Peter. Blade shows no sign of use, okay. JHN, these are following abbreviations inside: ASM, TY, BRS, OMTI, TK, RA, NOJ, CPR, KKCO, etc. etc. Footprints, Woodstone match. John Nelligan is very expensive, but most likely his father. Harpoon, rings engraving, piece of stock exchange, this piece of stock exchange thing links him to the Nelligan story. Peter Carey is linked with this guy through this stock exchange thing. Number of bond certificates which Nelligan's father disappeared were in Peter Carey's cabin. A stranger arrested by the policeman. He is a former soldier who left the military after being wounded. He now lives a quiet life working as a gardener. Since he is a soldier, he is like physically fit, I can say, and he can kill, probably at Woodman's Lee. Portion of it successfully recovered from chemical processing. Lime Hurley's would exactly match. Peter carries ring a man overboard. The man had been saved from the sea only previous night. The man was obviously Joshua Nelligan. Peter Carey was trying to conceal the murder of Joshua Nelligan's father. Only person who knew about... Oh, guys, I think I know what's going on here. Only person who knew about this was Patrick Cairns. Patrick Cairns knew about this. So I guess, and Peter Carey wanted to sell the bonds. So he was like the only thing which can link these bonds to Peter Carey. I mean, only thing which can link Peter Carey having the bonds with death of what that young boy's father was this guy who saw this one kill this one's father. So I think he Peter Carey invited this one because he's violent, tyrant, this and that, I guess, very aggressive, etc. etc. Invited this guy for a drink, and while they were drinking, I think this one attacked him, because this one doesn't have any reason to attack him, but this one has a reason to attack him. So for self-defense he tried to defend himself. Also the knife had that same tattoo. uh, Knife had that same tattoo as that uh, Cairn guy, the sailor guy's hand. So I guess he tried to defend himself, but someone else came in and murdered him, or what? The scratches on the door tell us that the boy tried to open and had scratches on the door. The footprints tell us that this guy was a gardener and he would have footprints all over the place. That other one, this one is a gardener and he would have footprints all over the place. And she seems to be lying. Okay, she lied about two things. She lied about a love affair and also lied that there was no gardener. But I guess, I don't know. Is it a passion of crime or what? Jealousy and his love for Carrie's wife. This is possible. Patrick Cans is a professional harpooner. His tobacco pouch was found. Oh yeah, if he murdered that guy, and the pouch was like later on dropped there after the murder, what was this guy doing? He came for drinks, okay, but later on Peter Carey died. Then I don't know, why did he come there? Why did he come there? Very, very strange events. The notebook. He didn't knew that he had his notebook, but he was looking for paper, so this does not match. So he came for papers. Now this one is a bit complicated. It has been confirmed that Liam Hartley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and fell in love, but he did not go beyond. He also said that don't forget our vows. I think they were going to just run away. Can also work. He said, remember our vows. What does that mean? So Nelligan thing is fine. Feats of strength. 2 men. Oh damn. But why would that guy murder? Why would this guy murder Peter Carey? And Peter Carey would have been his employer. He could get money from him, like, hey, take me on another ride. Is there any work for me? That kind of stuff. There doesn't seem to be any jealousy though with Liam Hurtle, whatever his name is. Let me see. The letters. So she says that I cannot go with you, and he says I have done nothing dishonorable. Liam Hartley loved Judith Carey so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him to committing murder. Oh man, this is hard. Armed and irrational drunken sailor. This one goes like 3 points, this one goes only 2 points. Let us go with this one.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes,
How?
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine.
Oh,
I
so he did
confess.
kill it. Wow.
But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah, I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
Damn. We were right, guys.
It's good that
Yeah.
you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug,
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible! But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cans, a professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an accurate throw. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin, but the murder was in self-defense against an armed and furious drunken sailor. You have decided to absolve Patrick Cans. Absolve. Hold to check your conclusion. May spoil game experience. Let us hold. Cans is guilty. And we found 16 out of 16. Yay! What's up, man? Yeah. Accept decision. We are about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another model chassis. Are you ready to start a new chapter? Yes, we are. Case statistics, personal sympathizing. People solved the case the same way, 80%. People made the same moral choice, 59%. Awesome. Awesome. I love this. Aye aye, Captain. Awesome. Okay. So this was it, guys. Thank you for watching, my viewers. Thanks for clicking the video. Like and subscribe. And I'll upload more interesting Sherlock Holmes cases. Also, there's multiple Sherlock Holmes games in the game series. So subscribe for that. And also comment down below what you felt about this. And thank you for watching this till the end. Click the next video. Until then, bye bye.